Let's start you off with this. Right now, you are looking at the tarmac at Hartsfield-Jackson. Last Thursday kicked off the Independence Day travel period, and it's estimated that more than 4 million passengers will pass through the airport before it all wraps up on Monday. With us now is Jordan Bigler. He's the Deputy General Manager of Operations at Hartsfield-Jackson. Welcome to the show, Jordan.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. You know, Hartsfield-Jackson and you are no stranger to big-time travel weekends. What are the biggest operational challenges that you have to face during these 4th of July rush?
Well, we can prepare for everything, passenger volumes, everything that's scheduled. But the biggest wild card, I suppose, is the weather. Over the last week, there's been thunderstorms, some activity, so that's resulted in delays, cancellations, unfortunately. But we're looking good today. Checkpoints are good. We're in good shape. Very minimal delays. I think I saw one cancellation only for the day. So far today, we're starting off very good.
As you mentioned, you're used to big crowds, and you guys do it well. Take me behind the scenes. How do you guys prepare for 4 million passengers?
Yeah, so it's a team effort for sure. So of course, a lot of stakeholders here. We've got the Transportation Security Administration, all of our airline partners, Customs and Border Protection. Lots of different agencies involved, and then of course we have our concessionaires, our parking operator. So there's a lot that goes into it, just a lot of coordination with all those different groups, and obviously it starts well ahead of the holiday, weeks and months ahead. We can see this one coming so we're definitely ready for it. But then we have our contingency plans in place as well. We have an entire emergency operations center that's staffed and ready. So we're ready to go, and we look at our plans every year. We look at how the event went, how the holidays go, and we make adjustments. So we're always learning, always making adjustments. But we're in good shape today, well staffed, of course, and airport's in a good position. Favorable weather today, so good timing, I think.
That's always a plus, right? To have the weather work for you. Now, obviously, the weather in other areas may not be as great as ours, and so that leads to delays. Is there one particular area that you pay close attention to than others, maybe where you could have a particular challenge with 4 million passengers coming through?
I think it changes based on the time of day. So certainly, you can just kind of imagine the passenger's journey as they come to the airport. So it starts with the roadway, then the curbside, then the checkpoint, then our plane train system, then the concourse, and finally to your gate. So we kind of look at all those things in order. We look at our peaks. We're through the first peak of the morning, the highest peak of the day. So based on that, everything has gone well so far, and we're in good shape there. But and then we just reassess. We look throughout the day. We've got, like I had mentioned before, our emergency operations center, our airport operations center. That's kind of the eyes in the sky, looking at the whole operation. And then we have a very large team on the ground, front line, and we couldn't do it without that group. So whether they're managing the checkpoint or the train or just looking at the cleanliness of the facility, it's really all hands on deck to make sure that we're performing as we would expect.
So is it really just the weather that leads to those hiccups that you may experience on weekends like this?
I'm sorry, could you say again?
Is it really just the weather that would present a hiccup for you? I mean, I guess
there's any number of things that can go wrong with the operation, but the point is, I suppose, that we have the people ready and trained to respond to it. So the weather is the wild card, like I mentioned, but there can be other interruptions. Our train system could have a hiccup where we have to deploy our contingency plan for that. There can be just delays in weather in other parts of the country that could affect Atlanta, although there might be nothing here. So there's a lot of things, but it's really just make sure that we are ready to implement anything and be ready for anything, quite honestly.
I understand you guys have been overnight testing power system checks and that kind of thing. How do you schedule something like that when you barely have any downtime? It's like America's busiest, or the world's busiest airport. How do you do that?
It's challenging because we only have a small amount of time overnight to basically get all the maintenance, all the construction work, the most impactful construction work in that short time frame. So, and we got a lot of things to work around, like the July 4th holiday or Memorial Day, or we've got the FIFA Club World Cup games going on right now, and then next year the FIFA World Cup. So we time all of that, and we've got some long duration construction projects as well that are very impactful. So it takes a team to kind of look at all that and time it and and there's never a perfect time to do all that. So we kind of look at the best time based on all those different factors that I mentioned to be able to get that work in. But it's necessary work, because if we don't do it, then we could have an unexpected outage, or we're not able to grow and meet the capacity needs that we need for the airport as the Atlanta region grows and as the airport gets busier and busier and our airlines look to expand.
Yeah, you mentioned it, the World Cup coming next year. Are you guys doing, I'm sure you already started talking about it. What are you doing special for that, or how are you preparing for it?
Quite a lot, yeah. I mean, we've been talking to FIFA for probably the last year or more on our operational plan. So looking at everything from just the capacity of our facility to additional parking for aircraft, different VIP type procedures that we'll have for the players, for the staff of FIFA to be able to get them in and out of the facility as quickly as we need. And then, like I mentioned before, just the contingency plans. Just if something goes awry, weather, what have you, just being ready to implement those procedures.
All right, Jordan Bigler, thanks so much for being with us today. And yeah, you guys doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
All right, thanks very much.
No problem
Thanks for
at
having
all.
me.
All right, take care.